I think the biggest thing was I used to get upset about people taking me for money, and oh my God. And so last night I decided to meditate after I did all my stuff for the day, and I had this vision of like this big blackness just exploding and shattering into a million pieces. Like it shattered. Mm-hmm. And I felt like that had finally left me, and I was aware of that before I saw the vision, but it was like kind of confirmation of, yes, I finally don't have that charge anymore, because I remember feeling great relief knowing that I was not getting ripped off this time from somebody. No, seriously, like that's what happened. And then last night, somebody didn't pay me for the class, and I was like, well, that's okay. There was 10 people. Like, it's fine, right? Like, it's just fine. Uh-huh. It didn't upset me. Like it would have, like, bothered me for days. Like, who didn't pay me? I know I got it from this person. Like, I didn't care. Like, I'm like, all right, so what? You know, I'll just make sure that I take the money from people instead of trusting they'll put it in the basket. That's fine. You know? But that's what happened, instead of being, like, enraged about somebody else is taking me.
Well, and that's another slice of the freedom that we're looking for. Because what you're doing is you're trusting the universe. Instead of you having to control what's going on and make sure the balance is right, you're trusting the universe will take care of it. And what a relief. Now you have so much more time and energy for things that actually matter.
That matter, right.
Because that person's karma, it could have been an honest mistake. It could be they were broke. It could be that they were just trying to save their money.
Right.
It doesn't really matter. The universe is going to balance that out in some way.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I think I needed to see that I actually am starting to trust the universe now, because, and not only did that happen last night, but somebody, like, let me keep the $2 change for incense they were buying, and I'm like, are you sure? Right? Like, I was thinking, why would you do that? She's like, karma. I'm like, okay. It's like, thank you. You know? So I didn't even realize at that point that, like, it had already started paying me back. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was really cool to just see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, and especially money, we don't think of it in terms of energy a lot. We think of it as this hard thing that, like, a $100 bill is not a bar of gold. It's just a piece of paper. But there's energy there. There's potential. There's possibility. Yeah. There's a lot of significance. There's a lot of meaning. It's all in our minds. We agree that piece of paper is worth something, and therefore it's worth something.
Oh, we don't know if it's backed up by gold.
No, right. It's just, but that, set that part of money aside. It's energy.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get stuck with sticking energy anywhere. If you get mad that some flow didn't come your way, that, hey, I want that flow over there, you're squeezing all these other avenues shut. Like that heaviness of like, oh, I didn't get what's owed to me. The universe does not like entitlement. The universe does not like deserving. The universe does not like presupposing what is correct. It just, if you let the universe balance everything out, later we realize, oh, that was perfect. That person didn't pay, and then they had the money to pay for their parking, and then they could get a job, and now, boom, they're showing up for more events because now they can't afford.
Right.
You just don't know, but it always works out perfectly if we get out of the way and just let it balance itself out.
Well, the thought that I had that came to me while I was working on everybody, I work on people individually before the meditation, and I had this thought, what if we all lived to like 120 because we're doing this every week, right? and then like that happened. I'm like, well, it'll still come back, right? Funny, you're gonna come back.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It was a fun thought. Some thoughts are funny.
Yeah, for sure. The opposite side of this coin, I'm just being reminded of something someone told me years ago in Philadelphia, actually.
Oh, cool.
If you want to get rid of somebody out of your life, loan them $20.
Right? Right?
And
find that it's worth knowing, right?
But that's the same thing.
So worth knowing.
You can, like you loan someone money, and then they feel they owe you, and so that blocks off.
Right.
That just blocks the energy. You stop communicating, and
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was part of the thing about the money. Like, so many things like that had happened, and I just started getting used to it. But, like, I was disheartened by the universe, thinking, like, there was something wrong with me or something. What the hell's wrong? What is going on? And so when that piece fell off, I was really relieved. Like, it felt really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yay! So you're not taking it personally.
Yeah, and I was getting pretty good at not taking things personally, but that kept happening, and that was hard to not feel bad about. But it's not like that. It's just not like that now, and I feel like it was proof that I was starting to trust the universe, which is I trust myself, I trust my angels, I know they got me, and I know that I can handle it, right? But the universe, I don't know. It's got to be watched.
That's really funny.
You can't watch it.
You can't. You can't. The universe it's a giant magic trick. There's all this sleight of hand and misdirection, and you start looking over here, and then all of a sudden here comes the hammer or the lottery ticket or whatever.
Right.
You just don't know. But one thing you can trust is that the universe is always seeking balance. Always. Yeah. In every way and all the time, the universe is seeking balance. So if someone failed to exchange with you for your work, you create there's a vacuum created there. That's going to pull in something from somewhere else. And when that something else gets pulled in, you'll be grateful that other person didn't exchange with you. The balance that works out is usually better than the one we expected. If we get out of the way.
Agree.
Good.
I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, that's okay. I mean, that's just the point. That's part of the freedom is this trust. The universe isn't the box that we're living in. The universe is our best friend.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's like the best friend that you're ignoring, and not you personal, but we ignore our best friend, and yet that's the universe. It's always trying to take care of us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I finally felt like I was coming into success for what I've been really trying to do, and so it did kind of feel like all that I had gone through and suffered through and all of that was sort of just I knew that I was at the point where I had to let it go because I didn't want to bring it with me. I'm really enjoying this, you know. Why sit and be upset about any of that? So that was part of it. I wanted to, I guess, mindfully be a part of that, and that's what happened this morning.
Excellent.
Yeah, definitely have experienced that last week and prior. I feel like I can sense animals coming towards the car, coming towards the road, I should say. I felt that something was coming, and I looked over, and there was a whole bunch of deer coming towards my car. And I was like, holy, and I just stopped, right? And they just went past. Yeah. And I put my high beams on, flicked them for the traffic and coming towards me, and they saw that I was stopped, and then they saw all the deer, and so nobody hit any deer, right? It was perfect.
Well,
but the other day, I almost hit a person. It was such a oh my God, I was so flipped out. I was turning, and there was cars, and people were walking past, and I didn't see them until I was right on top of them. And
wow.
I was oh my God. And I quickly stopped as soon as I sensed them there, because it was just out of the corner of my eye. They were going to walk into my car or something, right? It was that close. And the person behind me didn't hit me either, so I was just so grateful. But I feel like that was awareness, because there's no reason. I wouldn't have seen them. There's no way I could have seen them.
No, it's absolute awareness that as you trust the universe more, you recognize that you're safe, and you trust that the universe is simply looking for balance, and you trust that it's going to balance out. Now you actually are becoming the universe. See, you were the universe for those deer.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you are a part of the universe. I mean, we're all a part of the universe, obviously.
Yeah.
But in our experience, if we feel separate from the universe, then we have to control things, then we get upset about things, then we wonder if we really belong, and we make mistakes, things happen we don't like, and I mean, that's life for most people. But once you start trusting the universe, you literally recognize that you're a part of it. You don't feel separate from it. You literally become the universe. You literally are a participant in a bigger picture. So, like for me, I've been driving down the road, and then in my mind I see a picture of a deer in the road. And so I slow down, and 30 seconds later go around the corner, and there's the deer in the road.
Yeah.
But, and that's because the deer was looking for balance, help,
Yeah.
And because I'm trusting the universe and feeling a part of it, I picked up on that and responded. And, like when I slowed my car down, I didn't know for sure there was a deer around the corner. But, if you're going to develop your intuition, you have to listen to all the messages to figure out which ones are good and which ones are bad.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But that's what's happening is we really, when you stop believing that you're separate from everything outside yourself, then you become, you're part of the universe, you're part of everything.
Yeah.
And you're part of the flow, which means you're part of other people's solutions, even when you're not consciously trying to be.
Oh, yeah. I know. That's such a part of compassion and just trying to be a win-win kind of situation with the world. Yeah.
Like you'll end up saying the perfect thing at the perfect time without realizing it. Without trying to.
That so happened today too. Even in the middle of like standing in the big funk that was around me, it was so cool. Somebody did a quote about what was it? Just about the good of the universe and not being selfish and that kind of thing. And I had this, and I did this great quote. It was something to the effect of, but warning, when you set out to help the world, right, or as many people as you can, you still find yourself to be an important piece of it. Like you can't not be a part of that, right? And that's such a big learning when you're going after a big goal, like creating a business to help people.
Yeah. And
that's something that you just can't. You have to make that part of it, and so you end up learning compassion for everyone, including yourself, and that's such an amazing learning.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, that's probably the big reason why we're here. Like that's something we all get to learn.
Yeah.
I love growth.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. 'Cause you do care about the whole, about yourself too, and that's important. You can't leave out.
Right. I've got my intuition students. So I told you I take them to the casino. I think I've told you this before. We go to the casino to test our intuition. Because we get instant gratification. I mean, if you're wrong, you lose your money. If you win, you're right. If you're right, you win your money.
Right.
But one thing I've told them is that when they start getting in their funk, like if they're in a machine and they're losing and then it feels like they're on a trajectory of losing,
Yeah.
The easiest way to get off of it is to walk around the casino and wish that other people win. Don't try to get good luck for yourself. You wish good luck on other people. Wish a big jackpot for this person. And pretty soon you're going to be back in the flow for yourself.
Right? Yeah. I know. I daily get excited about things that are happening for other people.
Yeah.
Like somebody moved into the room next door to me, and I did the best that I could to like help her get set up. I'm like, do the schedule around your schedule. Don't like make yourself available every moment. I'm like, trust me.
Right.
The less you have to balance later, the better your life is going to be. And
right.
I love that stuff. It's so wonderful.
Yeah.
And I do believe that that's part of, you know, the universe saying, well, here you go. Good job. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yay. I'm really glad to see how well you're doing with this.
Thanks. It's been quite an undertaking, but I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely paying off. I mean, I've never experienced so much success in all my life. Seriously.
That's awesome.
Never have I. It's just amazing. Yeah, but it's interesting. Like, it's almost like I feel like that's so weird. Like the ungrounded part you were talking about. Like it's weird like, to feel all this success and wonderfulness. I'm like, wow, what do I do with this? Okay, breathe and enjoy it.
Right.
It's not that hard.
Yeah. Well, and as that success becomes more familiar, it will also be more comfortable.
Right.
You know, and easier. So.
Yeah. I'm just noticing like how I react and respond to it. It's like instead of wondering like if it's gonna work out, I'm just like, oh, this is like really good and solid, huh? You know what I mean? Like it's so different. It's
That's
so
great.
so different.
All right. Well, I'm glad it's all going good.
It really is. And it's just expanding. Like the potential just keeps expanding as I walk through each day.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. And thank you for your help, because that little bit of advice to be, because I was noticing what was happening with the other people, but I was still just trying to stay like in my like protection of myself, and that's not something that I need to do. I need to embrace the relationship and explain.
Yeah, and you know, when people will feel in your presence that you don't have that heaviness in your aura anymore, but they're going to feel that. And so there's going to be a bit of a darshan effect when you interact with people. They're going to understand what you say about that you do want them, that they are good enough, or you know, whatever it is. They will get it, and they'll feel it, and they'll totally believe you. Right. But then when they leave your presence within a couple days, they might fall back into their old ways. But at least you will not be the target of their upset. You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Someone steps on your foot, and you say, "Oh, you're stepping on my foot," but that doesn't mean you're not good enough and not wanted. It just means you're stepping on my foot, and then they're going to be like, "Yeah," they'd be like, "Oh, good, okay, I get it." But you know, in a couple days, they're going to feel not good enough again. But it just won't be about you and your foot. It'll be about something else.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to be rid of that completely, they really need to go through the videos and do the workshop, because you know what I discovered through the breathwork training and other things I did is that you can't just let go of that personal lie. It doesn't just go away. The not good enough, not wanted, or not smart enough, whatever it is. It doesn't just go away. You have to give up judging.
Yes.
You know, there's all the videos have a piece that help. Every video helps in that.
Yeah. It really does.
Yeah, and you're not going to get through 37 videos with somebody over a discussion about why they shouldn't step on your foot. No. Great. I'm so glad you called in today.
I'm glad you were able to take it.
Yeah. I'll be glad when all the smoke is gone.
Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through that. How awful.
I'd rather have smoke and beautiful weather than ice and snow.
I know. Oh, trust me, I get it.
Ugh. All right, so we'll talk next week. We'll finish up.
Yes.
Excellent. Have a great week.
You too.